So by now, I'm guessing you've seen a lot of clips like this.
A bug jumps on her face, one of us is dead. Careful, careful!
Or this.
I saw that, Gemma.
And probably even this.
Oh my god, oh my god. Dumb bitch. Ow! Yeah. Oh! The bug killed him, bro.
All of these are coming from a game that's blowing up right now called Lethal Company. And in today's video, I'll be telling you what Lethal Company is, why it's blown up recently, and if it's even worth your money or not. With that out of the way, let's just jump right into it. So just for me to bring you up to speed, if you didn't know what Lethal Company was, it is a tactical horror game that you can play with up to 4 people initially, and more than 4 people with the use of mods. The general gameplay loop of Lethal Company is you going to different moons to then collect junk, to come back to the ship and then sell them within a 3-day period. Now, within every 3-day period, there's a quota you need to reach. And with each quota that you successfully reach, it will then get higher and higher and higher, meaning you need to collect more junk, and more junk will be available on the later planets that you can buy access to since you've been collecting more junk. However, if you manage to not reach the quota, then you'll be ejected from your ship like you're the imposter from Among Us.
Yeah, realistically. Oh, we didn't even get to go back.
Didn't even get to sell it.
I'm holding the power. No!
If that wasn't enough to take you out of commission, there are a plethora of, let's say, things waiting on the different moons to take you out of commission completely. Not to mention, even though there are things on the moon that are waiting to give you a run for your money, I believe your teammates are going to do that before they do.
Shovel fight in the dark. Oh my god. Am I just swinging this shit around?
Ow, ow, ow! Stop, 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 I'm gonna die.
Wait, you killed this motherfucker? Ah! You hit me! Ah! Fuck off! Ah, shit! Trust no one.
What the actual?
Most of the time. With each moon or each, let's say, level you want to visit, it comes with a hazard level. And with these hazard levels, as far as I know, I couldn't really tell if it was very dependent on the actual outside or inside of the facilities. But from what I've seen when playing the game, the lower hazard levels mean that both inside and outside of where you need to go to collect junk, it seems to be chill on C and D tier hazard levels. But when you get to planets that have B, A, and even S tier hazard levels, that's when things start to get very interesting. So for example, if you do encounter C and D, you can safely assume that all of you are going to get back to the ship and you can collect as much items as you want, as long as no one's doing something silly and goes missing. But when it comes to B, A, and S tier hazard levels, you can assume that either one person is definitely not coming back or all of you aren't coming back. Those are just the type of situations you'll get into depending on what hazard level you get. Especially when it comes to certain times of day. When you come back around 2 p.m. just to go to the ship, it's pretty fine. Like you don't need to worry about anything. But if it comes from something like 4 p.m. or later than that, guaranteed something is waiting for you. Something is waiting for you when you come back to the ship, and only God can help you, or whatever you believe in. If you don't believe in anything, then good luck, because the amount of things that are waiting for you there is just a horror show waiting to happen. Oh,
I couldn't see it until I scanned.
oh my god. Yeah, they hear it too. Yeah, they're done. Bye, boys. Boom. Oh my god, that thing is huge.
now I know for the most part that this does sound very unfair with the amount of odds that are stacked against you. However, it's not all that bad due to the fact that you can actually buy equipment to help you fight back against the dangers that are in this game. For example, you can either get a jetpack or you can get a stun gun to help you evade or fight back against some of the monsters in this game. There are a decent amount of monsters you can actually fight and defeat, and there are also a decent amount of monsters that, yeah, is not happening. You can try, and I am the person that would love to try to fight anything in this game, but there are some things that you just can't fight back against. For example, that spooky guy with the eyes in the corridor, yeah, that guy, Bracken, Flower Man, you can fight back against him. You just need a stun gun and someone brave enough to whack him with a shovel like 3 times and he's done. Like, he's not that scary if you know he's there. Another example, the 2-legged guys, those guys you're running about, if you stand on a railing and let him come to you and just whack him a few times, they're done. Oh, Axel, it's Axel. Oh, it's Kettle. Kettle. Fuck.
Get a railing, get a railing. Get his ass. Yeah, get his ass, get his ass. Oh, kill him, kill his ass. I keep getting it. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's pretty straightforward for a few of them. Some other ones are a bit trickier. So, for example, the Jack in the Box, as far as I know, you actually can't fight back against that. But don't be scared of the Jack in the Box, because that's what's going to get you killed. For the most part, you just need to make sure you're running ahead of him and don't let him block you in any doorways, which may or may not have happened to me, unfortunately.
Dad said there's a red in the mansion, but it's not close to us.
Alright, cool.
On the floor, bell.
I've got no space for anything.
Oh, I got it.
Actually, should I just drop this key?
Here,
There was a locked doors.
Coming.
what the fuck is that?
Oh! There's Jack in the Box. Get out. Get out of it. Get out of it. There's Jack in the Box. Run, 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 run. Oh no! I'm gonna die! Oh wait, look at it, 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 look at it. Okay, we need to get away, walk back, no, walk back. Get away from the Jack in the Box. Oh, why? Oh my god. Wow. That bitch. Oh god. Ah!
You go fuck.
Bro, these dudes fucking left me for dead.
But for the most part, I probably could have gotten away if I actually ran past him. Then there are some other little fun things that you could actually learn about. For example, with the turrets, if you actually whack a turret with a shovel, it'll go a bit crazy for a while and it'll just start spraying in random directions. After that, it will have a little period where it's stuck in one direction, and you can actually use that to get past the turret if you're holding something heavy or you're too slow to outrun the turret. Another thing is what I said before, if you stand on the railing, a few monsters actually can't get you if you're standing on the railings. Bracken can't get you if you're on the railings, the 2-legged monsters on the ground. Most monsters that crawl on the ground can't get you if you're on a railing. There are some exceptions, which I believe a spider is going to be exceptions because they can climb the walls, and anything that can fly is an exception. So a loot bug can still get you on the railings because it does some weird thing where it like grows and it starts flying after you, yeah, it can get you if you're on a railing. But for the most part, it's pretty chill. It's pretty chill. Now, for the main question of the video, why has this game blown up recently, and is it even worth your money? Has it been overhyped? Well, let's just break it down first of all. Firstly, the reason why this game has blown up is simply due to the fact that anyone can actually just pick the game up. It is not like a game that you have to buy and then you need to get to this part and then it's good. As soon as you buy it, you can just play it with your friends and something funny is bound to happen within the first 5 minutes. Either someone's falling off the map, someone's stepped on a trip mine and blown someone else up, someone's been evicted and taken to someone else's room. The amount of things that can happen within even the first 2 minutes is ridiculous. It's generally just a hilarious game. It's like if you and your friends were in the scary movie. Have you ever seen that? That's what the game feels like. It's just a comedy, or like a horror thriller comedy waiting to happen. Not to mention, so many people have just picked up the game recently. It's like a wildfire situation. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. People like you and me, ordinary people, have been playing it. People that are content creators, big and small, have been playing it. Everyone's been playing it, which is another reason why it's blowing up. It's just that kind of thing. If it catches fire, then it just gets bigger. That's just how things work most of the time when they get popular. Other than that, the game is fairly priced. I believe last time I checked, or when I bought it, was about £8.60, £8.70, somewhere around there. In comparison to a lot of the other games nowadays, it's fairly cheap. It's below 10 quid. You know, some party games nowadays are costing maybe 15-20 quid, and you can't really do much in those. And with some AAA games, we all know it's like 70 quid. You know, it's a bit of on the extreme end, but for the example I'm making, it just makes it more apparent that with this game, where all you do is pretty much just collect junk and come back to the ship and witness a few funny moments with your friends, £8.69 is generally reasonable. Any lower than that would be definitely a steal. Like if it was £5, that I would say that's the lowest this game could go. But because there are definitely future updates waiting to happen, since I believe we recently had an update with some other things and maybe some hot fixes, I could see this game being fairly priced at £8.69 for like the rest of its shelf time, essentially. In conclusion, I would say Lethal Company is a great blend of the horror/thriller genre with a dash of comedy thrown in there. It's like I said before, it's as if you were in the scary movie with your friends. It's easy to pick up and it's very effective at the type of genre it is. Not only that, but it's priced very reasonably, especially if you're just looking for a new group game to just pick up and play with your friends and have a good time. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you watching it all the way through. And if there's anything I may have missed out, or maybe any tips you have that you want to share, then please just drop them in the comment below. Other than that, if you enjoyed the video, then I'd appreciate a like and possibly a subscribe if you would like. Other than that, I hope you have a nice day. Take care of yourself.